According to the clock on the wall, it's showtime. Let's see what's going on today. Man, it's barely got here. All types of stuff to do. Okay. Now, according to this, there. Nope, that's not right. Yeah, today it, yeah. Good. My. So, like the teacher I am, I'm going to go over previous knowledge. I'm going to review previous knowledge. What a thing to have to do. Previous knowledge. This is what we did yesterday. I'm going to show that. Okay, there we go. Oh, heck. I do that every morning. Oh, I have my cluttered desk, which is the only way I like it. Anyway, here we are. Once again, we're going to work on page 60. And this is what we did yesterday. It's what I did yesterday. I don't know what you guys did. Probably working at some stay-at-home job, which I'll be coming back to soon. But for the month of May, I've got it. I'm off. So this is what I'm doing, which is coloring a bunch of pages. This is going to be published next week. This week's is stops at page 58, which we are introduced to Clifford Wayne Earp, the foreman of the log camp that the Browns work at. And that would be Paul Blue Brown, Joby Brown, and Blueboy Brown. And this is Blueboy Brown being surprised by a guy. And I named this page Evil. And you can find out what that's about in your own. Okay. So collapse bud. There. That's what we're doing. We're doing this today. So, man, let me see if I got this on my computer. See if I have that on my computer. I have a few. Probably don't. Don't see it. Nope. 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 Maybe I can look it up. I'll do it that way. I'll do it that way. This is a fight scene, and when I think of fight scenes, I think of Jack Kirby's Captain America, from about 1964. Okay, no movies. I'm not interested in the movies. I'm interested in the comics, and that would be. Where would he be fighting? Not that. Is that what I wanted? No. No. Stop it. Anyway. With that fighting. Here's that one. Yeah, sort of like this. Sort of like this. Yeah. If you're into comics, this right here, this is sort of like, I'm kind of inspired by this. I absolutely love this sequence here. Jack Kirby and who else was doing? They don't give you the. It looks like could be Dick Ayers. Let's look. That doesn't say. Oh well, it's really good. Anyway, I'm no Jack Kirby, but hey, I can. So this is what I'm doing. These guys get into a fight. It's Clifford Wayne Earp, and you'll figure out who this guy is in a few minutes. Well, you have to go take a look at it because I'm not going to do the lettering when I'm doing these advanced pages. So I've got this is how I'm setting it up for those of you who are new to all this, at least new to me. This is my template page that Maxim, my printer in Illinois, provides. Tells you all the things you need to know. Stop that. Here, should do it like this. Then here's the actual layer. As you can see, it fits. Then I have my color layer, my tone. Here's my watercolor texture. There's my shadow layer, and there's my border. And I got a little bit of a, breaking the edge of the border here, so I mask that out. If I need to mess with it, maybe just a tiny bit right here, I'll do that later. It's not that, not world shattering or anything like that. So the first thing I do when I'm working on this is I get out the old Dodge tool, which is infinitely better than erasing because when you erase, you put everything else underneath it shows, and I don't like that. I'd rather just dodge it. And so yesterday, I'm just gonna say the light's coming in from here. Yeah, light's coming in from here. Good, my Wacom tablet isn't yet giving me problems. This is my replacement Wacom tablet. Amazon says that the the replacement stylus that I lost somehow, I have a slight idea how, but I did. I ordered it a week ago, and it's taken a whole week to get here. And it's sitting in some facility, Amazon facility, waiting for the post office to pick it up. I checked their website, the Amazon website, on Monday, and it said if you order in the next 3 hours and 15 minutes, we'll deliver it tomorrow. Huh? What are you talking about? And so they were supposed to deliver it on Sunday, and then Tuesday, and now Wednesday. That's the way it goes. So I'm having to put up with this ancient early 2000s Wacom CTE 430, which is really ancient. It's a USB, not wireless like my Intuos tablet. Prefer that. I prefer wireless simply because I don't like all those cords. It just causes you problems. Why not? I use my USB port for my Mac keyboard. I don't like the Mac keyboard on the laptops. I'd rather have it closer to me. Anyway. So it's sometime during the day, probably the little Wacom tablet will start giving me problems and freezing up on me. And I just have to be very careful and just be patient, and it'll come back. And so I have to remind myself to save often, because if it freezes up the computer, it hasn't done that yet. But boy, if it does, see, I'm going to be so sad if I haven't done a little bit of saving. So here we are. Now, just to review. Classically, if you're painting, you want to get rid of the white of the canvas. It's just difficult to deal with. And so classically, artists will tone the canvas and work from that middle tone to the deepest values and up to the lightest values. And so I'm doing this here also. And I use this beige because I've noticed that browns are a big deal. Like Leonardo and Rembrandt, when doing this, would use sepia colors. The Adoration of the Magi by Leonardo, that whole underpainting, a lot of it's watercolor, which surprised the living daylights out of me. Anyway, so I'm gonna take this like that, bring that through here. And I might draw a little bit in that area later on. We'll see. Anyway. I did this yesterday a little bit. Anyway, so I might. It all depends on what happens. This could be a very easy page or a really difficult page. If it's a really difficult page, I could spread it out over 2 days. I don't know why I would, but it's just, this is next week's pages, so I'm not in any big hurry. I have an idea that if I get all of this week's pages done today and tomorrow, then I'm going to recolor some pages that are that I'm not crazy about, because I plan on doing a Kickstarter campaign in June, and that would be, see, here's my Jack Kirby day, my Jack Kirby inspired thing. Clifford becomes Captain America, and this guy, I guess he's the Red Skull, or at least a bunch of Nazi agents. Hydra. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. I should do it like that. Make that layer. And down here, I like this. I was really into boxing when I was a kid. Not as a boxer, but my mom's first cousin was a heavyweight boxer back in the 30s and 40s. Fought Archie Moore. Didn't win, but he fought him. His children, his cousins, are friends of mine. Well, yeah, all cousins should be your friends. But Mom was always real happy that she's always real proud of this guy. He's a good guy. He eventually quit the white fight game and lived to a ripe old age, which is what should happen. He should live to be a real old guy. I'm going to do it like that. And Clifford's getting tagged himself. Okay. I'm going to maybe use some of that cloud stuff that I did yesterday in on this page. Give it some continuity. Anyway, you see people are fighting, so the clouds should start rolling in. It's not a sunny, wonderful day. It's a day in which people are treating each other like dirt. Ain't that the way it usually is? Makes you want to stop watching the news. Okay. You should be smaller back here. Okay, I got plans for that. Okay, let's go up to the top. And might as well start from the background. And find myself a blue, similar to the blue from yesterday. Okay, which is sort of an ultramarine blue. And myself a little larger. Uh-oh. Is this on normal? Yep. Boy, where I do get off of doing that stuff. Okay. So I'm doing this on the shadow layer because it enables me to have a discrete layer that I can be a little bit sloppy with around the edges here. I can always clean that up without messing with the color layer that'll define those front shapes. It's completely different than what I did yesterday. Huh, must have changed. Huh. Look at this. Can I? No, I can't. Oh, share. I'm going to share this. Yeah, share that. Okay. Huh. Okay. Didn't I just do that? Nope, I didn't. I'm stupid. Oh, well. Anyway. Okay, down here. A little bit over there. Try to be aware of what's going on. Let me see, there's something going on there I should probably take care of. Should take care of it there. There. Not that. And that, yeah, I kind of want that to, a little thicker leg. That's a little bit too much there. Anyway, and then back to larger brush and see if I can smudge it around. See what it does. Not gonna do anything. Oh, I'll give my rotary phone. Because I'm up in the shadow. Yeah, that's one. That's one silly way to do it. Huh. Wasn't doing that yesterday. These things are so strange. Hmm. Okay, I should probably save this because you never know what's going to happen. Let me look at uh, da, 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 da. Good. That's enough. So I'm doing some silly things here. Okay. Now, I'm going to look at a different brush for this. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. I got a dumb brush. Yep. I need I want wet blender. I want a not speech bubble. Dadgum, I hate those things. That's what convinced me that you have to do it on your own, on the fly. Now stop that. Okay. I'll try natural edge. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's not what I wanted. I want this. Yeah, this flopping from one deal to another really ticks me off. Okay, so let you stay on that. And then okay. Yeah. Keeps doing that. We'll go look at video of what I did yesterday and see what I was doing. But it did the same thing to me like yesterday. You'd pick out a brush for this, and then it would flip over to the last thing you looked at. Okay. Do some research on that, how you can prevent that from happening. I could do it that way. Huh. I just thought of something. Huh. I'm going to try something. Oh, well. I can do anything I want. I'm the one who did it. Okay, I'm going to open this sucker up. Belongs to me. I can wipe from my own things. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, yeah, that whole area there. I'm gonna, here, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna duplicate the image. And then I'm gonna flatten it. And then I'm gonna choose all that. I'm gonna lay it in there. Okay. Now I'm gonna lay it in there. Okay. Lay it in and multiply. And so and I want to increase its size a bit. I get rid of that top of that mountain, or whatever that I want to call that. And then I'll bring it up a tiny bit. And I'll place it. And then I'll get rid of all this. Don't have to be too careful because I can fix up the edges. Do 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 do. Okay. Delete that. Okay. Then I can, let's deselect that. Then I can do the same thing here. Don't have to be too careful because I can clean up the edges. That's where I started. That's what I'm doing. Okay. That didn't work too badly. Let's get rid of that. Clean up those edges, which let me see, I'm probably going to just use, I should probably use an eraser. Yeah, I'm just going to get, I should enlarge it. Okay. Let's see. I need to bring that over a little bit. Right, yeah, just leave it alone. Yeah. I can mess with that later on pretty easily. Yeah, apply the transformation. Okay. Now, okay. I'll get rid of that there. Get rid of this here. For some reason it kind of bleeds through, but this is digital watercolor. A little bit of bleeding is not going to hurt anybody. It's not blood, it's watercolor. Okay. Okay. That's a strange little artifact there. Why would that bleed through? Why would that not just simply disappear? It's flow, opacity. Oh well, worse things have happened in this world, even to me. And then take this over here, do the same thing. That's a weird little effect. Almost like a Darwin Cook in um, uh, his adaptation of those crime novels. And I've forgotten the damn name of this. I've read most of them. Get rid of that. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll leave that there. That'll effectively push that area back. Boy, if you colored an entire comic just in this scheme right here, it would really make your job a whole lot easier. Okay, here. Copy it, paste it. No, not there. Okay. Copy. I guess you could. Oh, I'm looking at layer. What am I looking at? Oh, okay. Copy, paste, and then bring it over here. You want to cooperate with me? Well, is all that was there? Sure is a strange world. Okay. Get rid of you. Get rid of that. What's this? Well, that's layer 4. Okay. Okay, layer 4. And then I'm going to just grab a section of it. I'm going to copy that thing. I'm going to lay it over that. And then I'm going to bring it over here as a multiply. And we're going to put it over here. And color that brush over there so that it retreats. And I might as well just use a lasso to grab that. And then use a lasso to grab this. And then this will be the top of the whole thing. Yeah. Okay. So that'll take care of that. Now, I'll drop that down so it's all the same. Then see if I can play around with a little bit of silhouetting this guy a little bit. Let me see if I can do that too. Where did oh, that didn't work. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Now see if I can get a cool effect out of this. Probably won't. Strength 59%. That doesn't help. Let's try this. This is what that started this squirreliness yesterday. I think I got a little Okay, I did this. No, not all layers. But I did finger painting. Wasn't doing anything today. Because I'm on the wrong layer. I'm brilliant. Yep, I'm brilliant. Now try it. Now take away the finger painting and see what happens. And here also. Well, sometimes you just have to live with what happens. What's going on here? Okay. So I'm gonna smudge you so that you're no longer a line. Okay. Okay. Keep on doing that. So I don't get rid of this little artifact here. Do this over here also. Okay. So maybe the tiniest bit of this here. I don't know if that'll work. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, then smudge this a tiny bit. Okay. Now, what kind of coloring? We know that back to, okay, now we're going to get on the color level, and then we're going to give our little friend, let's get rid of that. Let's go this one. I like to experiment with these things. I don't want it to be 126. Sorry. Doesn't have to be that big. Okay. We're back. Why do I do that? Okay, blue suspenders. That identifies our boy, Clifford Wayne Earp, so I don't have to tell everybody who he is. Moving him up here a little more into the ultramarine area. Yep. But you want to kind of it to be separate from that dark cloud. And then you got to Since you're at it, you might as well. Clifford his colored suspenders all the way around. If you can. Go back up here and yep. Okay. And we only have one more suspenders to go for. And this guy who's cleaning Clifford's clock right now. He's wearing a green shirt and khaki pants yesterday. Sure is hard to apply this right now. Okay. Now, so let's huh? Oh, I see. So let's duplicate that layer, shadow copy, and bring it down here. Well, that was useless. Well, what the heck? Oh, I see. I see what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stretch you out. Oh. Oh, where's my handle there? Okay. Why don't I just place that and then I can play around with it. Okay, now rid of all that. Well, I could just cut that and then I can maybe use it later. So now, okay, Get rid of you. Oh, I got to get rid of all that. I'll mess around with the edges in a few minutes. And so let me just clone some of this. Okay. Okay, clone that. Then might as well clone it over here too. Get these backgrounds established, then doing these two figures won't be such a task. Ugh. Shadow, layer 4. Huh. Shadow copy. That is strange. I guess screwed that up real bad. What if I copy? Yeah, paste in place. But I paste in place. Bring this back up here. What am I doing? Oh, it's because I've got it on normal. I don't understand this at all. What the heck? What the heck did I do? This looks like that, except it doesn't fit. This looks like this, except it doesn't fit. This, oh boy. No, just forget that. Yeah. Yeah, forget that. Okay. Got this whole thing over here, which I was like, how about I copy that layer? Okay, layer 4 copy, and then bring it up here. I didn't ask you to do that. Ugh. You have to lock this. Like, you have to lock everything because, it'll be betrayed on all sides. Yep. Then you go back over here. Then you move this thing back up here. You see where you put it. Figure out where you put it. And then you bring it, yeah. Bring it back to its original size. Yeah. This is getting stupid. Okay. Delete that again. Do I have to do this all over again? Tell you what. Why don't I go through a bunch of return that back to where it was. Worth it. In fact, there's another way to do it. It's smarter than the way I was doing it. A lot smarter than the way I was doing it. There. Yeah, okay. Dummy. Okay. Now, is that how I had it? Nope, I don't think so. Oh, layer 4, yeah. I had it like that, but not shadow copy. Okay, no shadow copy. Okay. Get rid of that. Yep. Okay, nothing like wasting time. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. And I brought that layer down just to keep it from driving me crazy. Oh, and then lock that shadow layer. Now, on the color layer, it is possible. Do this. Maybe I'll just do it on the shadow layer. Do what I was doing over there anyway, which was cloning all this and just put it down here. Okay. Now, clone down here. I can just blend all this junk together. Try that over there. Oh, it's not there. Okay, see what I can do over here. That isn't like that. Okay. Well, I got something of a collection of these live streams. They're both on Facebook and YouTube. So I think I'm going to start today of taking my best ones and do them as blog posts. Get them up there on my blueboybrown.com website. So everybody can enjoy me mumbling. Everybody wants to hear me mumble. Wait till these poor kids at the college see me. Look at that. Well, okay, I can fool around with that, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. Let me check something. We got some bad dogs in the neighborhood. I thought I heard my wife outside going, eh. Hold on. It was nothing. Well, somebody's here. Hey, if you're online and you're watching this and it doesn't drive you nuts, tell me who you are and what you're doing. Okay, I'm going to try this. Let's see, I got a second person. Ooh. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to minute. Okay, I got to do that. I'm going to just do the same thing because it prevents me from having to drive myself nuts. I'll do that, and I'll bring this over here. It's still in the shadow layers. That's good. And I can always play around with that. Lost my viewer. Get that a kick in the head. Now, maybe I shouldn't be so dadgum lazy. Okay, get you that. And then start messing around with this. Am I still in? No, I'm not in the clone. Okay. And bring this up so I can see. Huh. Yeah, I'm getting a different effect. Okay, I'm going to dig this. If I keep fooling around with these things, usually I get an effect that, okay, now I like that. I don't have any great plans. So, like, say, okay, I know exactly what I'm doing. Nobody knows exactly what they're doing unless they're doing paint by numbers. Okay, I can get into that. I can play around with this. Okay. Now, since this is conflict, it's the beginning of conflict, real conflict. Uh, the palette, the colors is going to become kind of dark, like there's a storm brewing. Why shouldn't the color scheme match the plot? So I've got to figure out how to do that. Okay. Don't want those lines to be exact. You want the line to go through the heads, through them, but you don't want it to intersect one of their major uh, points in the body. Then they'll just blend in. They look like they're part of the same shape. That's not cool. Okay. Remember when you're a kid and you'd use watercolor, you just fill in everything, lose the white of the paper? Well, you don't have to worry about that in digital watercolor because you got an eraser. You can dodge things. You can use all those little photo editing tools to get your white back. Well, I kind of like that. Let's see if I did it over here. I did it over here. Over here. And then mess around with the blender and see how that affects it. Strength 59%. I don't like that. If I could just get this thing to give me something besides what it's given me, which is it given me, what's it given me? Womanizing. I don't know what that is. No, not that. What a jerk. What a jerky thing. See if there's a drop down for this. No, it's not. It's not a drop down. See, brush, 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 brush. Layers, tools, nope. You, rulers, extras. Doesn't give me much in the way of brushes. Show what? Brush preview. Okay, I'd like to see a brush preview. Oh, did it do that? It actually did something that I wanted it to do. So I'm going to go back to a little bit better brush. I want oils. I want watercolor. Big rough, but I don't want it to be that big. Yeah, yeah. No, you dork. I did that again. Okay, what if I did some of this? That's probably the best I can do right now. Okay, now I'm getting all just, okay, now I just have to finesse this a bit. I don't want it to just look like I. Do an awful lot of fooling around with the background. Dang. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, what do I do here? Try it over here. Hmm. But I did that. I'm not crazy about that. Either one of them. Yep, leave that like that. Okay, what if I went over here? Let's start thinking about a brighter color. Okay, I might do the same thing up there because this area here is not my cup of tea. Yeah, I could just bring this like that. Okay. Let's see what would happen if I did this. That's a little bit better. Okay. And now do a little cleanup. Either dodge. See if this works. No, it doesn't really work. I'm going to have to use the eraser with this. So dodge will just give you, I don't know, something weird. Okay. And over here too, a little cleanup. This reminds me of radio. It says, never let 30 seconds go by without saying something. No dead air. People think you're not there. Oh well. Okay. So, well, I could do that. Let me see if that. Yep. A little bit of that. Nothing wrong with cleaning that up a little bit. See if that cleaned. Oh, that cleaned up. Wasn't cleaning up earlier. Did this time. Okay, clean this all up. That's not over there. That's down here, I think. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's give these guys something to do on the figure level. So it's not just all background. Okay. Back to my oranges. Okay. And got an eraser there. What good's that going to do me? Okay. Flow 5%. That's not good. Give me flow 100%. Jimmy the Cricket. There. Spend all day doing this. What kind of orange do I have here? Nope, but I have there's no black in this orange. That's good. It's important to leave black out of your color. Black is only used to create things like brown. And even then, there's ways to affect a brownish color without getting black. You can approximate a brown just using chromatic neutrals, which is just complementary colors blended together. This is a better way to get a muted color than to add black. Black will muddy your colors and make them look dull. Better to have your colors, really vibrate and go all over the place and act like color's supposed to. And we'll do the same thing over here. Okay. Blueboy's pants. Let's see what kind of. Okay. The color of his knickers. Okay. I'll have to dodge that color a little bit. It's a little, it's a little too intense. It's all right for a shadow, but not for an area where light's shining on it. Okay, then I should probably do that with that, and then of course I could be wrong. It's a nice thing about this medium is that you can be wrong and then you can fix it just by doing it over or erasing it, whole 9 yards. Oh boy. Yeah, it doesn't look so hot. Maybe it'll be okay. Uh, okay, okay, got my. See what happens there. Don't want that to be too light, so I'm gonna. Okay, it's a little bit better. And maybe I can bring this over a little bit. Yeah, I think that helps. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna back over here and look at Blueboy's boots and color his boots. It's a slightly different color than his pants. That's sloppy. Oh well. Okay. Now, clean you up a bit. Okay. Well, smudge this a tiny bit. And if it's a line right through here, right through there. That's not a tiny bit. Okay, now. Let's go after a flash color. Flash color. And we'll Blueboy and Clifford. Well, just Clifford actually. He's the only one that has his hands exposed. But in the lower panels, there's all types of flesh exposed. Probably blood spurting out people's mouths. Okay. And then this boy's face. Hands. Oh. Let me make sure that he was short sleeved yesterday. Yeah, sort of. Short sleeved. This kind of a cartoony little action thing. Doesn't have to be slavishly colored. You can, dab the color on. Won't harm anything. Okay, now, bigger brush. Okay, let me see what happens there. He needs his ear colored. These guys over here. Huh. Well, I had the guy wearing a vest yesterday, but I colored both the vest and I guess I could do that. Oh well, maybe I'll change his vest color later on. There's no reason why I can't, but right now I'm gonna make it just green. Okay. I like this green. It is. Let me look at its color mixtures. Do this as soon as I get that fixed. It's got 1% black in it. We'll fix that. It's in CMYK, it's 48% cyan, 39% magenta, 87% yellow. So blue and magenta, the magenta and the, well, I don't know if it's magenta and yellow, actually make a green. Actually, red and yellow make the green. Yeah, red and yellow make the green. The cyan and the yellow. No, it was a cyan, magenta, yellow. Why would why can't? Okay, I'm thinking of RGB. No, so cyan and I'm kind of mixed up on that. Anyway, by putting red into that green, that's the whole point. By putting red into that green, you knock it down to make it look kind of like an army green. That's what my whole point was. Keep black out of it because it's not necessary to get a muted color. Just pay attention to the color wheel. I'm not as hip to CMYK uh, color theory as I am to red, yellow, blue, pigment, that junk. Do know anytime you add red to a green, every time you add a complementary color to a pure color, you're going to knock it down. And in this case, that's how you get that kind of army green. And how you get it's really not important. Perceptually, anytime you mix two complementary colors together, you're going to get a muted color. Okay. Okay, I've got his arm doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so we just got. Okay, now he's wearing khaki pants over here. So let's give him khaki pants today. Okay, now we got him over here. I was starting to get close to the requirement for really doing this, is for getting all of the shapes colored, and then we can manipulate them so we get more than just this flat color. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. So what kind of outfit should I give old Clifford Wayne? Well, I gave him a gray hat last time, so I'll give him a gray hat this time too. About like that. You're not gonna have it on too long. And then I guess I'll go back to this orangey thing that I had yesterday with this and see if I can do that mottled thing this time again. And this is the way of the world, the way of color. Anytime you got an orangey here, even though this is kind of knocked down because of that tone, but it's still a burnt orange, which is what I got it from. You got a burnt orange, green, and any type of violet. You got a split complementary there, and it really looks good. Always looks good. It's like never ending, never fails. That it's gonna look kind of interesting. This may be the way I do it. I keep on messing with this, or I'll have a bunch of these little overlapped areas, which I'm not crazy about. Let's just keep on playing with this until I'm finished with filling in this area. Oh. And they haven't even laid the shadows in, so still some cool stuff to go. This may bleed into to tomorrow. I finish this up and then start on page 61. Oh, fill it in a little bit. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. I can always change it. Especially when I'm laying in shadows. See, that, whatever that is, that's not a part of their bodies. Kind of a weird little secret. You do not have to be perfect in your coloring of the background, the foreground, all that. If the colors work really nice together, if they're beautiful color combinations, they'll partly carry the day. They'll make it all right, no matter what you do. But you can't go too far afield from, creating structure. But there's a lot to be said for seeking out the exact right color. I wonder how much black I've got into this thing here. Where'd it go? Oh, don't tell me my Wacom tablet's going to be playing games with me. Yeah, it's playing games. Okay, I'll just sit here and wait until it stops playing games with me. I should have saved. Since the trackpad works, it's not frozen, so it'll get back in a few seconds. Move this around and anybody see Neil Diamond come out of retirement? Because he got some kind of neurological disease. He may have gotten Parkinson's, and he retired. But then he came out to sing about the epidemic and everything. It's always nice to see Neil Diamond, and hope he's doing really well. That's because I was just singing Sweet Caroline to myself. Oh, I can't help it. Oh, come on. Don't do that. See if I can save it. Nope, it's preventing me from doing that too. Bad man. Better not move around too much or the whole computer will crash on me. Oh, I can't wait to get my new stylus so I can abandon this old Wacom tablet and have my wireless back, which never freezes up on me. Oh, it'll come back. It did this last couple of days. It's not the end of things. Get rid of a couple of these useless apps that are always open, and I never ask them to be open. Can't do that either. Don't do this to me. Come back. It came back. See? Now, because it came back over, did a few ugly things. That's okay. Let's save it. Yeah. Save it. No matter what's going on, it's best to save. Yeah. Okay. And now I'm still okay. Well, at least I saved. Yeah. Now the tablet did it again, but at least I saved. Look at that little line running through, but I think I can get rid of that in a few seconds. It'll come back. Isn't this exciting? Anyway. It'll come back in a few seconds. But it was real important to save that thing because it doesn't look too horrible. Good. You came back. Okay. Now that means I can step backward. Got rid of that. Okay. Now let's do that. Yeah, fill her up, fill her up, fill her up. Well, dude, fill her up. Okay, I'm gonna try and blend this whole area here. Oh, what happened here? Oh, yeah, some of my tone from the underneath the border, which you cannot see, is bleeding through there. That's okay. There are worse things in this world. I'll get rid of my rotary dialer in just a second. Good thing I brew a lot of coffee in the morning. Come on, that's not that complicated. Okay. Just simple thing right there. That shouldn't take long. Nope, that doesn't take long. This doesn't take long. It shouldn't. Be nice. Okay, then I'm going to shove this over. Shove that over. Shove, shove, shove. Okay, now. Now. Hooty hoot. We have a slightly different color up here. And once again, get rid of that lingering element of black. And then I'll do this up here. Wait a second, am I doing it? Nope, I'm smudging. That was brilliant, just brilliant. Okay. Okay. Now I'm doing it again. Okay. Okay, see if that does that. Okay. See what that does. Doodly doodly doot. Doodly doodly doot. Okay. What do we got going on here? A weird looking page. Let's see what I can do up here. Go down here and mess with this a bit. Oh. Well, maybe I should just put in the gray of these logs and be done with it. Okay. Never know what the heck's going on unless I not there, not there, not there. Down the color area. It should be a lighter gray. Yeah. One of the advantages of that tone that's underneath everything is that it makes things like this not to be such a, that's not a mistake. Okay, I'm gonna get these logs done. I'm gonna shut down for today. I got something to do in a little while, and so tomorrow I'm not coming in till 1 o'clock. I have something to do tomorrow too, so that'll keep me out of the erstwhile studio. Till then, I'm sure you'll all miss me. Doop-a-doop-a-doop, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doggy's home. Went for his walk. Okay, now one last little thing. This guy's arm is not bleached. So I got to get him in there. As tomorrow, well, everybody has a similar round boots. So I'll just give him some brown boots. Doop, boop, 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 boop. Okay. Maybe I'll give this guy really, really dark brown boots. Grayish colored boots. Which I can always touch up later. Wait a second, what kind of boots did he have on yesterday? Yeah, what kind of boots did he have on yesterday? That's the kind of boot. Yeah, that colored boots. So ridiculous. Okay. Okay, so that's the colored boots he wears. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit better. I think those boots are too dark anyway. Okay, what do we got to do down here? Yeah, he's got those same boots on. Okay. Got to fix that. Okay. Then Clifford's boots right here. Okay. Now save this. Let me see what it looks like. I said, let's see what it looks like. Okay. So, I didn't want to look like, I wanted to have a sort of like a squirrely color scheme, and I'm on my way to having a squirrely color scheme. So it's not something my old drawing teacher in my freshman year in college, Miss Ettinger, said, "Do not make everything look like a candy cane." She's wonderful. I love her. I think she's still around. This is close to 50 years ago. I pray she's still around. She's a wonderful person. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it right now. I'm going to save it again because I'm paranoid. Okay, it's done. And so, thank you for watching. If you were watching, if you're not watching, well, I bet you wish you had. I'll do this as a watch party tomorrow. I mean, a little while, not a little while, in, later today after I got everything done. Am I back to not having my? Okay, I'll do it that way. Be nice. I can't wait for my Wacom stylus to come. Maybe it'll come today. Sometimes they comes a day early. Now here I am. Now you have to look at my face. Poor people. Gee. Now I got the rolling beach ball. Sooner or later it'll stop rolling. Need a new computer. Oh well, it's got me this far. I ordered all the pages from now 61 to up to 140 something. Put them all in order now. So most of those I'll rescan. I got this 11 by 17 inch scanner. It makes everything easy. They do have a paper cutter. Just cut them down to the size they need to be. This is looking good. This is all right. It is a little cartoony area. Come on, rolling. Oh, could this be that? Well, I did save the. I did save it, so it doesn't matter too much that I'm. The rolling beach ball means that I'm stuck here. Let's see how long I'm stuck. Rolling beach ball sometimes is like, okay, you're dead. Okay, okay, I'm back. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, where am I? Still, still treating me like a stepchild. Oh, look at you. Okay, that's what I'm going to share. Okay, that was yesterday's attempt at humor. And here is my ending screen, Blueboy Brown, The Adventures of a Family. And I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock, not at 10 o'clock, because I got something needs to be done. And so have a great day. Don't take any wooden nickels. They don't make them anymore. Well, actually, if you had a wooden nickel, it's a collector's item. Anyway, so this is it. I will see you tomorrow.